In PrimeBid, there are several ways to print information out to your printer. There are the views themselves, the matrices view, sections view, and summary view, where each of these views can be printed as you see it on the screen. Another method of printing is more complex elements of the bid file that are arranged together in reports, and also information from the vendor databases that could be printed out in reports as well. Printing in PrimeBid is a what you see is what you get kind of result. Here on the summary view, if I would like to see this one-page report, I can go to the File, Print Preview menu and see this report set up to preview and run exactly as I see it on the screen, including the colors, the headers, the widths of the grids, and possibly other report elements like the status bar of the summary view or status bar of the view. I can also set the print options here. The matrices view has a printout available for each of the matrices. As a result, I can select the matrix and then select the file print preview and see what it will look like in a printout as well. Here again, I see different elements that can be selected to print out with this report, like the status bar for the matrix. In the sections view, there are filters. The filters are layouts, and these layouts can have the header captions changed to fit your desired captions. They can be set up and configured where columns are minimized if they're not used, and when they're minimized, then they do not show up in the report. And the aspects of the report are seen in the print preview window. Looking at this from the print preview window, again, I will see the colorized solutions. I will see the information. Fonts in all of the views can be set up with different default fonts than the ones that are found in the shipping version of PrimeBid. And so you can even further customize your printouts by selecting different fonts for each of the elements of the bid. Now, there are approximately 50 filters with different layouts that can be run, and each of these filters then can be printed and will have that unique layout that is stored inside of PrimeBid and give you the report that you're looking for. A couple of the options that would change what's on the view in the sections view is the allocation of the add-ons, which would put all of the costs from the summary view onto the spreadsheet, or whether you're using a single bid like the base bid or an alternate, or whether you're looking at a base bid plus alts version of the filter, which would show you all of the rows for the base bid followed by all of the rows for each of the alternates, with the filter layout showing all of the information for the bid. These filters are very handy for producing customized printouts, looking at aspects of the bid that are important to you so that you can have multiple views on what's going on inside of the information. Reports are more complex views. So we have different scope item reports or different matrices reports. And we have the ability to print out all of the matrices or all of the scope items or all of the matrix bid reports. And we also have database lists and aspects of the database that can be printed out as well. The very bottom of the reports menu are two good faith effort reports that are complex reports for proving that you have selected the correct DBE companies to bid the job and all the contact information in regards to them. PrimeBid is a simple yet sophisticated program. When we do run a print preview, we have quite a few print options. And we can adjust the print options for this particular file by clicking on the Print Options button while in the preview method. And we can see that we have a page layout that we can adjust by setting it to one maximum horizontal page. That's the equivalent of a fit to page. We have the different margins that can be set up on the file. We have header information. And header information can be composed of fields that are in the bid file that would display on the header with a font specifically set for that element of the header. So it could be the project name that we're putting in here or the filter name, and we can have that left justified, centered, or right justified. We can do the same elements for the footer, and we have various elements of the sheet that's being printed out that would show up: the page header, the column headers, secondary grid if there is one, the status bar, the page footer, the page order, and other miscellaneous options that will help us customize the printing of this report. PrimeBid has a built-in level of flexibility that is really powerful. If you need more flexibility than this, you can get at the information through the back end of PrimeBid and use a tool like Crystal Reports, or you can export information from PrimeBid to text files and then use those pieces of information found in the text files in other applications. PrimeBid is simple yet powerful. It gets the job done. It helps you do sales. It helps you bid on bid day. And this is a tool that you can get all of your information out of. It's completely open.